The organizations that we feature on Crazy Good Turns have one thing in common, and it's a person who sees a problem and feels deeply enough about it to marshal the resources to fix it.
There are two elements to a Crazy Good Turn. The first is, what is the person doing, and what's the impact that that's having on other people? And the second part of it is, how do we, the listener, connect with that person? What's the compelling part of that story?
We like to say that, by definition, if you're a nonprofit, you're already doing great work. What we want to know is, what's your great story? And most often, that's tied to the founder. It's tied to the founder seeing some problem or cause in the world and just wanting deep down to fix that. And that's what makes the story so compelling, when we can get into the head of that founder and the heart of that founder and basically get to the crux of why they feel the way they do about a cause.
There are people who radiate energy, and there are people who absorb energy. And for the most part in life, you want to be around the people who radiate energy, not the people who absorb energy. The people who are featured on Crazy Good Turns are people who are crazy good radiators. They take their passion, what they see as the needs of others, and then they give them themselves, and they radiate out.
Every organization we feature has an amazing individual who didn't walk by a problem when they saw it. They stopped and figured out a way to fix it, and sometimes even turned their lives completely upside down just to address that cause and that need.
We've highlighted people whose sphere of influence is a small community. We've highlighted people whose sphere of influence is the entire country. What I would urge people is, don't feel like there's any threshold of, gee, if I'm not, solving world hunger, I shouldn't be talking about this, because that's not a Crazy Good Turn. The Crazy Good Turn can be a Crazy Good Turn that is small in dimensions, but just reflects that story of helping others dynamically.
We're looking for people helping people, big and small. Whether it's just in your community or a global footprint, tell us your story. You can come to our website, www.crazygoodturns.org, and actually apply to be a guest on our show and become a featured episode for Crazy Good Turns. So if you've got a great story and you're doing great work, please reach out.